Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Stella. In today's video, I want to be giving you guys my first impressions on the Anastasia Luminous Foundation, but with a bit of a twist. I'm going to be testing its wearability underneath a mask. I know that for a lot of us, it's becoming a reality, especially for my friends here in Germany. They're starting to have to go back into the office and have to wear masks either while they're traveling or even in their workplaces. Basically, the specs for the foundation make it sound like the perfect one, so I wanted to test how transferable it is, how much of it comes off into the mask, and also if it'll start separating when it gets hot and humid underneath the mask. The foundation claims to be water resistant, luminous, natural finish, blurring your imperfections but medium coverage. I got the foundation in the shade 120W. I'm quite pale, found it really hard to find a review on this, which is another reason why I'm doing this video, but I also got it as part of a bundle with the setting powder. I got the setting powder in the shade translucent, and I was really pleasantly surprised at the size of the product. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see me test any other foundation that you own or are considering buying, please leave a comment down below. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So I'm going to be applying the foundation to one side of my face with a brush and to the other side of my face with a sponge. I know that people are always quite keen to see what the difference is. Personally, I do always like to use a brush for my foundation, and once my concealer is gone on, I will go over my full face with a sponge to really blend everything in. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be testing both sides. So I'm just going to take a pump on the back of my hand first. Maybe you should shake it before you use it. And then I will do the brush side first. So I have the Radial Air Brush Finish brush here. And let's go straight in. So that's the first side on. I would say I applied a little more than I maybe would usually. The coverage is quite good, but as you can see, my little blemish here is kind of still poking through. I don't know if we layer it, it will be better. A little. But yeah, as you can see, the match to the rest of my skin is pretty good. So that I'm quite happy with. Okay, so let's go in with the other side. I still have a little bit left, so I'm just going to try what this is like. I have to admit this was super watery, the foundation is really, really watery. I'm not sure if that's just because I didn't shake the bottle before I used it. So we'll see in a second with the second pump. So yeah, no, the foundation is quite watery, but it makes it really easy to apply. That's gone on really nicely too. I don't think the difference is too visible. This side definitely has a little bit less coverage, so I'm just going to apply a tiny bit more to even it out. So yeah, I think both the brush and the beauty blender work really well for this foundation. And obviously, as usual with the beauty blender, just more of it gets soaked up into the sponge, so you have to use a lot more product than with the brush. But it both looks really nice. So I'm now going to continue with the rest of my makeup, and when I get to the powder I will be back. Okay, so I've applied all of my cream products and now I'm going to jump into the powder. I'm just going to take my brush as usual and dab some of it out. As always, I'm just going to apply it in my T-zone area. I think you can visibly see the difference, how this one side looks really smooth and nice. I really like that. And it doesn't really leave like a white cast, which is what I was worried about. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply the rest of my makeup as normal, and then I'll come back and talk to you guys afterwards. Hi guys, so my camera died before I could film a proper transition from my final look to now. And I've just had to charge my camera. But I've actually had the foundation on now for about 7 hours. I put it on at around 11:30 and it is now 6:30. I've been out shopping, and actually I also went into town for the first, or into a city, just for the first time since I left Sydney. So it's been like 2 months, which is pretty crazy considering I live in a city in London. Obviously I'm not there right now. So I actually also wanted to test how the foundation worked with having to wear a mask for a long period of time. And I would actually say the foundation looks great. So I've done nothing to it since I finished putting on my makeup 7 hours ago. This is how it has stayed on. I think it looks really natural. At the beginning I thought it was really sinking into my smile lines, but apparently it's fine. I also wanted to show you guys the inside of the mask I was wearing, which is this one. Because I wear glasses, I do have to really like press it into my skin so that my glasses don't steam up. And as you can see, there was basically nothing that came off. The foundation's really non-transferable. And also there's absolutely no, like, you can't see it like breaking up or anything because of the wetness. So I would say that it's, the waterproof part of it is true. I also think it's remained luminous. I think it's a little bit more matte than dewy, which is why they say that you can wear it without setting. And I do think that that's possible. I just like to wear a full face. But overall, I think the foundation's really great. I also think the powder has left everything looking really nicely. Personally, I wouldn't touch up my makeup throughout the day. I don't like doing it. I just think it looks cakey then. So I do need something that lasts throughout. And I think this has done it. So if you guys like this video, then please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.